Hello everyone, my name is Nathan Birch. In this video, we are going to create a new React application and connect it to a GitHub repository. In future videos, we're going to learn how to actually deploy a React application to a website so that anyone can access it with ease. I'll show you guys how to deploy it to GitHub Pages, to Surge, to Netlify, and Heroku. All great options for deploying a React application. Okay, in this video though, we're just going to create a React app. So I came to reactjs.org and I'll just click on Get Started. And on the right hand side here, there's a link called Create a New React App. And so anytime you want to create a React app, what you're going to do is basically just run these commands. Now to do this, you have to have Node installed. So let me go to Node.js. I'll just search for that. Nodejs.org. Go ahead and download that for your operating system. And then once you have this up, or once you have Node installed, then you can run these commands here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Visual Studio Code. And in here, I'm going to open up a folder. And so I just made a folder called React Project here on my desktop. And I'm just going to drag this over into VS Code and open it. And so you can see there's nothing in here right now. It shows that I'm in the React Project folder, but there's nothing in it. Okay, what I'm going to do though is open up my terminal, and then I'll go ahead and run that command. So it's npx create react app, and then you name your application. So I'll just say testing application. Okay, that'll take a sec. It says it's creating a new React app. It shows the location where it's creating it. And it finished. Okay, I went ahead and paused the video. I probably paused it for like 30 or 40 seconds. And it is done. Okay, so we have our React app. If you look back at that web page, it shows then you say change directory into your application, and then you can run npm start. And so if we do that, let's come into here. I'll say cd, and then I called it testing application. And then I'll just say npm start. All right, I'll say yes, because I already have something else running. And let's watch our new React application pop up on here. Sweet. So we have our React app up and running. Obviously, we'd want to make a bunch of changes to this, but let's go ahead and see first how we could connect this to GitHub. So let me go to GitHub. First, we need a space for it there. So we're going to go to GitHub, go ahead and sign in or sign up, and then we're going to make a new repository. All right, so I just signed in. On the left-hand side here, there's this green button that says New. We could create a new repository that way, or I could also click on New Repository here. They'll both do the same thing. And so I'll just call this Testing Application, again, but whatever you want to call it. Change any of this stuff if you want to. When we do deploy it, we don't have to have this set to public. It can be private, unless you want to do GitHub Pages for free. Okay, and then I'll just hit Create Repository. Okay, so this shows up, and we're just going to run a couple of these commands. So the first one that we're going to run is git init. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm just going to split my terminal. And then let's go ahead. I'm just going to have this whole React project be our GitHub repository. So I'm just going to run that, which will initialize an empty Git repository in here. And then to connect it to GitHub, I'll just copy this. And that'll connect it to the repository that I just made on GitHub. Okay, so I'm going to paste that and run it. Okay, and so now if I type in git remote -v, it should show my remote here. All right, now let's go ahead and add our changes. So I'm going to say git add dot. It looks like I accidentally put this in another place. So let's try that again. I just deleted my Git folder there. So let me try that one more time. So I just deleted it, and then this time I'm going to make sure that I'm actually in the project that I made with the React command. So I'm going to say git init again, and then git remote add. We'll go ahead and add that. And now let's add all of our code to actually save it to GitHub. So we'll say git add and git commit, first commit. And then I'll say git push -u will set the next thing as my default. So origin is the name of the remote that I want to push to, and master is the name of the branch that I want to push to almost every time. Okay, and so now from here on out, I should just be able to say git push, and it'll do it. You can see it made a new branch called master. Master is set to the remote branch, and let's go look at GitHub and see if it worked. So I should be able to refresh this page, and we should see all of our new code here. And you can see here's everything from our React application. Okay, so in this video, we successfully created a React application, and we successfully saved it in GitHub. Okay, and this is public, so anyone could come and look at this if they wanted to, if I wanted to put it in a professional portfolio to share with potential employers and so forth.